What's up, fam? It's your boy Heaven Hollywood back on IE Network. This is the Heaven Hollywood Report, and let's get to it. Shout out to my sponsor in case you didn't know. It's icydk.blog. Make sure you check them out on mobile devices and the World Wide Web. Before we get started, please make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss one video. Let's go. And we're going to start it off with your girl, Amanda Seales. Now, Amanda's been in the news for a lot since this interview with Club Shay Shay. Shout out to Shannon Sharp. So we're going to break down different videos about things that she said on Club Shay Shay. But the main thing that everyone's talking about is her bringing up and calling out Issa Rae. Now, we all know, we remember a couple of years back where there was this incident about a rap party, I believe it was, or a cast party, and they said Amanda Seales, who played on Issa Rae's show, what was it, Blackish, I believe? It was probably Blackish. Put on that show, and she's saying that she was not allowed at the rap party. She was removed from the rap party. Little incidents like that, and you know, there was rumors of, you know, those two not getting along, and she basically called Issa Rae out for not protecting her. So let's listen to what Amanda Seales had to say about Issa Rae.
I had a show on Issa's website on YouTube. I had my show Get Your Life. And when it came out on her YouTube, unfortunately, the press picked it up as Issa Rae's new show.
Right.
But she didn't do anything except put it on her site. Like, right. I put all my money into it, I wrote it, I starred in it, etc. And so I said, hey, you know, would you mind, you know, tweeting to correct this? And she just wouldn't. She wouldn't promote any of the shows, you know, and I just felt like that was unfortunate, but it didn't change my view of her character. Like, it just let me know, like, okay, this is how she do business. But in that time, her publicist was interacting with me and was from just day one, just so acerbic, like just vitriolic for no reason, to the point where Issa's business manager had to say to the publicist, like, can you please try and be kinder to Amanda? She's like a talent on our channel.
And you have no reason why she would treat you, behave.
So, Issa says, would you talk to Vanessa?
No.
I said, sure. You know why?
Why?
Who's my boss? Who's my boss in this situation?
Well, Issa's the boss.
And where do I have to go back to work?
Insecure.
So what's the game you talked about?
You had to play the game. But hold on. But there was a situation earlier, Amanda, where she said, that ain't my business. Y'all need to handle that. Now she wants you to talk to her.
You're good at math. You good at math, Sharp. Shannon Sharp.
I'm just saying, because you like.
You can't spell Sharpton without Sharp now.
Man, so okay, you have.
So I take the call.
You should have said, I want to meet face to face. I want to look a woman. I like to look a person in the eye.
My feelings were hurt. My feelings were hurt. I just got assaulted in a party for black people in Hollywood. Mm-hmm. And I've been in Hollywood longer than majority of the people in this fucking party.
Right.
My feelings are hurt.
Okay, you take the call. Hello?
Hi, Amanda. This is Vanessa. I just want you to know I had a...
So that was basically her saying that Issa Rae was pretty much taking her publicist side. I'm going to have to let you hear a little bit more of the clip about, you know, Amanda Seales in this conversation that she had with Issa Rae. So let me let you hear part 2 of that.
So none of this has anything to do with Issa. That's the first thing she says. None of this has anything to do with Issa. So I just want you to know that. But I do want you to understand that it was me who kicked you out the party. Okay. So I just want you to know that the reason I kicked you out the party is because I don't like you. Okay. Well, that's all I need to know. There's nothing else for us to talk about, and I hang up. She calls me back immediately. Why'd you hang up? I said, because there's nothing else for us to talk about. She says, don't you want to know why I don't like you?
No, not actually. Actually, I don't.
No, I don't, because it's none of my business. I've never done anything to you. And for you to put me in harm's way off of literally nothing means that I don't need to talk to you about why you don't like me. You need to talk to your therapist about why you don't like me. And I hung up the phone.
She called back.
No, she called around. She starts a smear campaign.
Oh. So this whole time, your boss, and I don't do the gossip thing. So have you ever had a conversation with Issa about this situation, about her publicist?
You're saying since the situation?
At any point.
Well, I had that one time where I said to you.
Yeah, and she said, well, that y'all need to work that out. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
So now after this conversation with the publicist, and I get off the phone, I start getting word that she is going around to the different publications and different people, because it starts coming back to me. Mm-hmm. And she's going around saying that I was in danger of getting fired from Insecure, which honestly, I don't even know if that was true or not, but that had never been brought to my attention. She starts going around saying that I got in a fight at the party. She starts going around saying that I peed on the floor at the party.
What are you, a puppy?
I gotta move it to the side. Like, what are we talking?
So that was Amanda Seales speaking on Vanessa Anderson, who is Issa Rae's publicist. She's saying that Vanessa Anderson called and said she don't like her, and that's the reason why she got kicked out of the party. Now, I don't know whether Vanessa Anderson has responded to these claims, but what I do know is that Amanda Seales has a not so great name in Black Hollywood. And I could only judge from, I've worked with Amanda Seales once in my life. She was still calling herself Amanda Diva back then. And after about 2.5 hours of work with her, she started to get difficult. The first time I ever met her. So her being difficult would not be hard to believe. But as far as this situation goes, she's trying to say that Issa Rae never protected her, and she's trying to call Issa Rae out. I'm going to go into more in another video because there is more on this time. But y'all let me know down in the comments so far what you think. Do you think this is more on Amanda Seales, or do you think this is more on Issa Rae? So let me know in the comments. So those were lines from JT's new song, Okay. All right? She basically said, the new Maserati ain't no roof missing. She ate crab legs, now her whole tooth missing. Cheap ass veneers. You stay talking S. Put a marker to this B. She's so counterfeit. She is talking, no doubtably, about Cardi B, in my opinion. Cardi B, if you remember, said she was eating crab legs maybe like a month and a half ago. Said she was eating crab legs and her veneers came out and she had to get her veneers fixed. Remember, she came like, how y'all doing? You know, showing her. So JT is taking a shot clearly at Cardi B. Now, why do I think this is? And I will say to you, people can get mad because, you know, one thing I'm going to be real at all times. JT, Cardi B did a feature with the City Girls when they were dead in the water. Let's just keep it a buck. Nobody's really going to mess with them. You wasn't going to get no real features with JT in jail, right? Cardi B did the twerk feature where she was on fire when she was about to blow up. She was cool with Cardi B the whole entire time until she made up with Nicki Minaj, right? And then since then, because Nicki doesn't like Cardi, that's how it is, you know, that's the gift and the curse when you're friends with Nicki Minaj. You have to now not be cool with Cardi and not be cool with Megan Thee Stallion, or else they're going to consider you as betraying them and a turncoat. right? There's no reason for her to, I know they went back, they had an issue last year, or maybe, I think it was like a year and a half ago. Her and Cardi B had an issue, but they said online that they talked to each other on the phone offline and squared everything up. But they did not start having issues. She was publicly rapping Cardi's do anything for clout. Like she was publicly supporting Cardi. And then once she became Nicki Minaj's minion, all of a sudden she didn't like Cardi anymore. She's taking unnecessary shots at Cardi here. I know people say, "Oh, they've been going back and forth, taking shots." Nothing obvious, but between the two of them. But the point is, Cardi B, she's now publicly taking shots at you. The veneer line is strictly about Cardi B. And if I'm Cardi B, I call her out. I call her out and say, listen, let's just keep it a buck. You didn't start acting like this until you got cool with Nicki Minaj. I would call her out on it. Right? So that's the whole thing with, and I will go on record and saying, do I think Nicki Minaj is telling him, yeah, you better diss Cardi B or else I'm not fucking with you? No, I don't believe she's saying that for one bit. But what it does is, when you pick the side, pick Nicki's side, if Nicki co-signs you, it makes you feel the same way with Malibu Mitch, when all of a sudden she wanted to fight Cardi B. It makes you feel like you have to diss Cardi B in order to stay in Nicki's good graces. I don't believe for 1 minute Nicki's telling them to do that. But that's that whole cult-like action that people take when they're cool with Nicki Minaj. It's like a cult. It's like she gives out mental orders, and then you just do this because you want to stay in her good graces. To me, classes by JT. If you don't rock with Cardi B, just don't say nothing to her. Just don't say nothing to her, because I am very sure that if they're saying Cardi was throwing shots at JT, I am pretty sure it was something that JT did to spark that reaction from Cardi B. Y'all let me know down in the comments what y'all think about that. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network. Please like, comment, subscribe. Share the video with your friends. Catch you on the next one.